away from that, we want to take you to a trial we've been covering for weeks now. It is week 8 of the Karen Read trial. This should give you a little bit of a backstory. Karen Read is charged with second-degree murder, manslaughter while operating a vehicle under the influence and leaving the scene. She is accused of striking John O'Keefe, her police officer boyfriend, with her SUV back in 2022. And leaving him to die alone in the snow outside of a house party in Canton, Massachusetts. Now, today, as you see right here, this is a live look inside the courtroom. The defense team's final witness returns today. And this trial started this morning, so we're midway through the day with this. Well, so this is defense crash expert Andrew Rensler. He is a biomedical engineer from ARCCA, and he was testifying yesterday when the day wrapped up. Again, back on the stand today, the defense said he is their final witness, and Read said on yesterday that she will not testify on her own behalf. So he is right there on the stand. That is crash reconstruction expert Andrew Rensler there on the stand. Let's take a listen into what he has to say.
Doesn't it?
Well, it depends on the testing you do. If you want to see how it shatters, and if you're claiming that it shattered in a certain way to cause a certain injury, if you don't have any peer-reviewed evidence, if you don't have any research, then you have to do the testing, because you can't just say, well, it's possible it could shatter this way and cause that injury. That's not conclusive. You can't use that to come to an opinion about what happened.
Oh, that wasn't what I was asking you. I was asking you if you have seen in cases that when plastic breaks, it breaks differently.
Yeah. Well, sure. I mean, the testing we've done here, the taillights covers fractured differently, and we didn't get any contact. So I have personal experience just with this case alone.
We'll get to the contact. When you looked at all the tests you did, the plastic broke differently in each and every case, every experiment, didn't it?
Sure, it's broken like that, and I've never seen a case where you get these types of abrasions.
Well, I didn't ask you that. Is that funny?
It's not funny.
Okay.
So I'm going to strike the comment. Next question. Next question, Mr. Brennan. No more comments.
When you did your experiments, the sizes of plastic that broke were different in each experiment, weren't they?
They were, yes.
The number of breaks in each experiment were different, weren't they?
They were, yes.
The angles of the break changed from piece to piece, experiment to experiment, didn't they?
I'm sure they did.
Did you watch the videos and watch the damage and take a look and count how many pieces broke in each experiment?
I didn't specifically count, no. We looked at contact to the sleeve and to the dummy itself.
You never counted the broken pieces in each experiment?
I did not. There was no need to.
Not a matter if there's a need, did you?
I did not, no, sir.
Okay. You had talked quite a bit about Dr. Welcher's test with the paint, so I want to ask you some questions about that. Were you ever under the impression that Mr. Welcher, you can take that down, please. Were you ever under the impression that Dr. Welcher was trying to reenact the actual collision when he did that blue test?
Objection, Your Honor.
I'm going to allow it.
Well, that was the only test he performed, and he referenced that test for his opinion that the position and orientation of the lacerations are consistent with the taillight cover. So if that test was not intended to signify or demonstrate the position of the arm, he has no evidence to say the position and orientation of the arm in the lacerations, which are abrasions, are consistent with the taillight cover. That's the only test he did. So if it doesn't represent that, it's really meaningless in his analysis and conclusions.
Now that you've shared your opinions, can I get back to my question?
Sustained. So, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Brent, all right, I'm going to see counsel at sidebar.
You're watching Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. I'm Nick Sertivant. Got Chippy there on the stand right there with Andrew Wentzler. He's a crash reconstruction expert who's on the stand, the defense's final witness there. But again, it got a little chippy, so they're having a sidebar.
It's been chippy a little bit for a while now.
And that's what happens when you get down to the wire with a trial like this, a nationally known trial like this. So we're going to shift away from that as soon as that comes up, and if time allows, we'll get back to that trial.